So day 3 at the garage in Kochi, and we wanted to give you a brief description of how we got here today. So back in 2017, I started Harmonixx tuning in Bangalore, and it started off with the Skoda Octavia VRS 230 that I had just purchased, and we decided to go all out on that car. So we started off with a stage 2 build, then eventually got to a stage 3 IS38 build, and then the EFR 7163 build, which puts out nearly 480 horsepower. So during the first two and a half years of starting Harmonixx, we got so popular in the VRS community that we ended up tuning close to 100 cars. And now we are in 2025, and I believe that we have tuned over 200 VRSs out of the 700 that were sold in India. And one thing all of our customers appreciated is the fact that the cars ran very reliably and they made a bucket load of power. So for example, we still have the fastest 100 to 200 timing for a front wheel drive VRS in the country. Our Audi TT that was putting about 600 horsepower ran very reliably and made a bucket loads of power. In fact, it was the first VAC car that hit a 10-second quarter mile in the country. So naturally what happened was a lot of our customers basically progressed from the VRSs to the latest gen BMWs, and that's how we basically got here. So to my left is the BMW M2 competition, which runs the S55 engine. To my right and behind Munim is the B58 engine that's running in the Z4, and our latest favorite toy that we've been working on for the last couple of weeks is this X3M that runs the S58 engine, which is similar to the M4 that you've seen in our videos before. So now Munim is quickly going to take you guys through what mods are running on each of these cars, and then we'll get to what we have done to these as well.
So starting from the Z4, it's running a equal length racinated mid-pipe and decanted downpipe Eventuary intake. Right now the car is running on KW variant 3 suspension and gyro discs up front, Pajero racing pads, and of course the last bit of the puzzle have been solved. Now it's running unlocked ECU, running the BM3 stage 2 tunes and the gearbox tunes. So the Z4, before it was tuned, it was just another poser car, but huge respect for the car right now. How the way it handles or how the way it drives, it's just too good. The kind of fun that you can have with a Z4, I don't think anything else in this price category comes anywhere close. And it is blazingly fast at the moment. This thing is a different character altogether. I don't know where to put this at, but the S58 motor in this thing is on another level, combined with the X drive. It's actually usable, it is properly drivable. All it's got right now is just the downpipe and the mid pipes. It's not too loud, it's still running the OEM catbacks on it, just a stock replacement BMC filters, because the only other option is to put two humongous filters in the front, which a lot of people are running in the US and all. Saw it in the videos, did not like it much, or thought it would be a little bit too flashy for the character that this car is carrying right now. We haven't even, gone ahead and dechromed the grills or painted or put carbon fiber on this thing or anything of that sort to make it stand out. Super sleeper. The way it moves is just nuts. It's blazingly fast. It should be pushing close to what, 600 and
not 600, maybe about 570, 580 on the current tune, because it's still running XP95 for the fueling for this car. But like Munim was mentioning, so initially we did think about running some front mount intakes where you have the filter sitting right behind this grill. And the biggest problem with running the front mount intakes on these engines, especially in our scenarios, is when it rains, right? There is a possibility of the rain droplets going and falling on the filter, and BMW engines are anyway pretty famous for hydrolocking. So that is one thing we wanted to avoid. So for those of you who have been watching our YouTube channel for a while, one thing that I haven't mentioned was initially when I was planning to upgrade my car from a VRS, the first car on the list was actually an X3M. Unfortunately, BMW had then sold out all of these cars, so I couldn't purchase one. So that's how I ended up picking up the M340i. But this car is, like he said, a sleeper build, but the way this thing moves is on a different planet altogether.
Best part is that okay, this car had its suspensions short when we purchased it, so we just went ahead and swapped it with KW variant 3 because I had good experiences with it on this car, so why not on an X3M? It changed the entire character of the car. It was super jumpy before, it was super stiff, now it handles like a dream, and it is unbelievably comfy. I'll repeat that again.
So you guys have seen how fast our M340is have been. You guys would have also seen how quick the G82 M4 that we built is. So we have one goal with this car, and that is to make this the fastest SUV in the country, and that's where we're going to head during the course of this year. And hopefully we should be able to get it to one of the drag events and get this to do a sub 10.5 second quarter mile. And yeah, that's basically what we are planning to do with this car.
People have been setting much bigger records on this car abroad. There are enough of YouTube videos where the X3M shames a Huracan or all those kind of things. We are not trying to achieve any of those sort of things. A modest build by X3M standards.
Yeah.
But with a ethanol blend,
So we're planning to stay with the stock turbo for now, and then let's see how it goes, and then we'll decide what entails for this particular build. But right now our goal is to basically get into the 10-second quarter mile, because I believe the fastest SUV in the country right now is the Porsche Cayenne that we had tuned like probably ages ago, that did 11.3. So our first aim with this build is to get it into the 10 seconds on the quarter mile, and then we'll slowly develop and see how much quicker we can make this.
And coming to the M2 competition, I don't know where to put this at. This thing just tries to kill you every time that you drive it. It's just right there trying to murder you. Rahul had done a complete video of this, so you can watch it on Harmonix's channel. But there are certain updates on the car after that. It's been almost a year plus now, a year and a half now after that video has come out, I guess. So right now this car is running a full coilover setup from the stock suspension that car was running. We are going to get big brake kits for this car, which it badly needs at the moment. Other than that, this car is running everything else that you can think of already. It's I have actually done a video about the audio system on this car, because I have done a full e-tone audio 7.1 DSP stealth DSP setup on this. It's running all-round e-tone speakers also. Apart from that, all the performance modes that you can think of, it's running a full system Acra. No, it's running a Catback Acra with a
VSRF downpipe.
VSRF downpipe.
And yeah, we're running a full system.
It's running an Venturi DO88 cooling system. Everything else that you can think of, all the carbon bits are, none of these are fake. All of these are original Vostrina stuff. The wheels are Vostrina. All the carbon fiber bits are there. This is a hoot to drive. Only thing is that you have to be super careful with it, because this is what I would call a German Mustang. It's super tail happy. Traction control off and driving this, you should be insane, or you should have that kind of skills. Probably when the owner of the car is back in the country, we would be taking it to the track one day and see what this baby can do. So yeah, it's been a good run with the BMW so far. The beautiful S55, the S58s, and the insane and reliable B58s. All of them are running the boot mode 3,
the OTS maps.
But soon we would be graduating to a proper custom tune.
So yeah, I mean, we are very soon going to be taking all of these cars to Bangalore, and we will be putting them on the dyno, and we'll do a custom tune on all these cars. And yeah, we will probably take these cars out for a spin. Maybe if possible, we'll try to do a run on this car with the draggy and see how the results look like. So I've had the opportunity to test drive a lot of these G82 M4s with multiple setup of Acropovich exhausts, but I wasn't really a big fan of the S58 engine exhaust note. But this X3M sounds totally different to all the other cars, predominantly because of the equal length resonated mid pipes that we have on this car. Let me just do a small pull for you guys and see how it sounds. This is probably the first S58 exhaust sound that I've actually liked. Congratulations, Mr. Munim. We just did a 3.28. So there you go, guys. Couple of minutes back, we just did a draggy run. Unfortunately, there is not enough stretch of road for us to do a quarter mile or 100 to 200. But the car just did 3.28 seconds to a ton, and that potentially makes this the fastest SUV in the country. So our run with setting some national records on the BMW platform continues. So hopefully when the car comes to Bangalore and we are able to dial in our tune, we will be able to do a quarter mile run and some 100 to 200s, and then let you guys know how it goes. But for now, what I absolutely love is how the exhaust sounds on this car. Let me just do a pull and show you guys. This is probably the best S58 exhaust I've heard till date. And the way this car moves is just insane. There is a reason why I wanted to buy this car, and now I regret not being able to buy one. While the S55 engine M2 competition and the B58 engine Z4 are literally crawling over bad roads, I'm just able to glide past them. Let's do another quick pull. Damn. These S58s might not sound as good as the B58s, but God, the way these engines move is totally different to the B58s. The B58s are a lot smoother when you actually go wide open throttle, whereas the S58s feel a lot more brutal and a lot more raw. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of people love these S58s worldwide. Let's pull down the windows a little and see if we can do a tiny pull. This car is just so much fun to drive, and like I said, the Z4 in front of me is just crawling because the roads are not that great, and you would have noticed that you barely can feel anything inside the X3M. Just waiting for some small gap to open up between two trucks, and let's do a small pull. Cochin boys might want to watch out for these BMWs that are going to be terrorizing the roads. These things are insanely quick. And yeah, we've also toned down the pops and bangs on this car because the person driving it is probably my age, and you don't want the ruckus of the pops and bangs to basically take over the beautiful exhaust note of the S58 on this car. So what we've done is we've just kept the overrun burbles, so only when you let off the throttle and the engine RPM is below 3000 RPM, you get about 3 or 4 burbles, and that's that. And by the looks of it, this car will need some upgraded brakes. The car is currently running on OE rotors with some EBC yellow pads, and the EBC yellow pads just don't cut it for this kind of power. So let me put the car in comfort mode and cruise back home. It's about 3:15 in the morning right now. So that's it from us, guys. See you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching.